Alright mud lovers, how you doing?
Morning.
It is early, we're down here, it's 7 in the morning, we're just rubbing our eyes, but we can't believe how low the creek is today. We are mudlarking on this old London creek. We've had some fantastic finds in the past, gold rings, grenades, buttons, coins, jewellery, you name it.
Tons of spoons.
Yeah, tons of spoons. It's all out here. We've got detectors today. Cuffs, I can tell, he's super excited.
Yeah, I mean it's proper low. All the heavy stuff should be right in the middle of the stream, so fingers crossed we get a few coins and some more rings today.
That's it, let's get some luck in the muck.
What you got, Si?
Oh my god, check it out. Look, I just pulled the spade up and I saw a bit of like coppery colour. Look at that. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, it's got garnets in. Oh,
Oh, that is lovely, isn't it?
well, it's a bit gloopy today, but it's always like that down here. That's why you need detectors. But just over there is where we'll be searching today, along here. Usually that water is quite high, so today we're very lucky. For some reason, it's a little bit lower. So we should get some good finds. Beautiful old pickaxe there. Man, I really want to take that. Maybe another day. Yeah, be careful you don't step on any grenades, Mike. If you haven't seen that video, check it out. We find a live hand grenade, we have to call the police. That's a good one. But this bit's a little bit less loopier, funnily enough. Oh, oh, I just said that and my foot went down. Now sometimes, right, me and Mike like to do a little bit of eyes only first, don't we, mate?
Yeah.
And
We do a little beeline.
yeah.
The eyes only things we can find.
Okay, we'll have a little look and just
One strip each.
do some eyes only.
Should we start here with the tile? See if we can find anything on the surface.
Alright, I want to go that side.
Oh, we've got a bit right there.
Oh, that
Look
is
at that. Just look down. That's an early
that
one,
is
isn't it?
amazing. Well
That's a
done.
Georgian one. Oh, it's a little chipped on the rim, but you don't usually find early ones like this down.
Well, you've won already because you found the pipe, so.
You might want a decorated one.
Actually, didn't I find a gold ring, eyes only here once? Didn't I?
Was it eyes only? Did you detect it?
Oh, maybe it was a bit of both. Yeah, Mike. Details. Very often we find little marbles here and beads, and yeah, you never know what you're going to find. Oh, Cuffs is doing well. Look, I've obviously haven't rubbed my eyes enough because my mudlarking eyes haven't been quite
marble
tuned in.
standard little.
Well done. There's something there. Oh look.
Oh, look, there's a little tea strainer.
that says jokes on it.
What? Oh yeah, is it ceramic?
Yeah.
That's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know what that is. It's a little. This must be a bottle cap of some kind. There we go. We've both done the right eyes only, but I know we're both itching to get the detectors out, aren't we?
Marble number 3.
The 3 marbles already.
They're easy to spot, aren't they?
Let's venture into the deep. See what sort of stuff is over here. Once we kayaked down here, and it's on the video, so. And we filmed it and I couldn't actually get the kayak going because I plonked it here and I spent about 10 minutes just wading through mud. Oh, it's a bit deep. Look at all this rubbish. Oh, there's a golf ball. Oh look, that's nice. That is really nice. That's got a bit of age to it, that has. I wouldn't be surprised if that's early Victorian. A beautiful bottle. Nice lip on that. Beautiful. Mike.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Yeah. It's really light. I think it might be quite old.
Yeah, it's got to be Vic, isn't it?
Yeah, easily. Nothing on it. I'm trying to work out if it's been.
Mould.
Yeah, I think it's been in a mould because there's no contour mark. I do like it though. It's nearly light. It's so thin. It's so light. It's got that definite feel of age about it. I have to see if it's if there's a seam around the edge where it's got an applied lip. I'll have to clean it up anyway and let you know more about this later. How much in it?
No, not much. Buttons and
Yeah.
cut the marbles.
Kill. Oh, Puffs has just had this up. Golden oi ointment. That's beautiful. You got the best bit there, haven't you?
Wish it was complete.
Don't we all? Anyway, that's a nice little find. Maybe there'll be a complete one in here somewhere, but that's got a nice age to it. Victorian. 1900s thereabout. Should be able to find out a bit more about that. Taylor's Limited. Cash Chemists. Oh, that's at the bottom there. When I thought the name Timothy White sounded familiar, I found a bottle by them a few years back. They were a chemist that started with just one store in 1848 but grew to over 700 by the 1930s. It was a household name, although I've never heard of them. Many of the stores were double shops selling pharmaceuticals and hardware. They were a dominant business and bought out many a smaller chain. But after 100 years of successful trading, it would be they that were taken over by Boots in 1968. The company Timothy White still went on to sell hardware, but the name disappeared from our high streets in the 1980s. Do you remember a Timothy White shop near you? Share your stories in the comments below.
What you got, Si?
Oh my god, check it out. Look, I just pulled the spade up and I saw a bit of like coppery colour. Look at that. Can you tell what it is yet?
It looks
Should
like,
we
is it
say
Royal
that?
Artillery?
Yep.
I'm going to guess.
Cap badge.
Oh, look at that. That is beautiful.
Lovely, isn't it? Royal Artillery, Royal Arsenal, cap badge. Look at that condition as well. That's lovely. Happy with that?
Mate. Bit you chuffed, did you?
Yeah, would have been on the old cap, you know.
You could sew it on.
Could do. Yeah, it's missing a little bit on that edge, but still, what a find, eh? Lovely piece of military history. Fantastic.
Got an anchor in it. What is it? Cloud anchor in there.
Oh yeah. It's like glass, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
it's
Glass
definitely glass.
over. It's a fancy button. Oh, it does
I
look
think
like a watch.
it's a watch. I think it is a watch.
That's pretty
I
unusual.
don't know.
Well,
Let's get a...
yeah, go on, get a little bit of a swish in the muddy water. Look at his headphones. Yeah, how cool are they? Grey ghost if he stays still. That's nice.
Yeah.
That does look like a watch, but then
Keyring?
could be a key ring.
Odd though.
These odd. Well, we'll try and do a bit of research on this, guys, but if we don't, if you know, comment below. We'd love to hear your opinions, although it's got a little hole there, so it does suggest it's probably a pendant. Maybe it's a pendant or a key ring. That's unusual, though, isn't it? I've never seen anything like that before. Very early key ring. Maybe it was given to someone in the military for outstanding service in the field of mudlarking. Congratulations.
Cheers, mate.
So when Cuffs cleaned up this, he discovered that inside this keyring or pendant there was a 1960s ship's halfpenny, which would explain why the acrylic object gave a good signal. Perhaps it was a lucky coin capsule or something, we don't know. If you've seen anything like this before, then please comment below. Well, just dug a little bit of spoil out and I thought I'd share with you the find. It could be rubbish, it could be good. Oh, actually I can just see it there, look. Oh, it's a light bulb fitting. Yeah, we get the crap here as well, don't worry about that. Ooh. Oh, do you know what it looks like? It looks like a phoenix. No, a sphinx.
Isn't it? Yeah. Let's give it a little wash.
Oh, nice one. Yeah, I've got your ready-made puddle there, mate.
Puddle. Knew I was coming.
God, we do find some random stuff down here, don't we?
Oh, it's really nice.
Look at that. You think it's Egyptian gold, Mike?
Oh, I wish.
It's pressed metal.
Yeah. Cheap
That
costume.
is beautiful though. I want to get a close up of that. That is, you know, imagine if you'd found that in the Thames, you'd be
in the Nile.
You'd be thinking, yeah, if you found that in the Nile, I wonder if it's like, I wonder what it's from. It might be from a belt, because a lot of people used to go on tours, didn't they, around the world.
Well, the turn of the century. I mean, you know, when did they find Tutankhamun? Was it the 20s?
Yeah, so maybe it was
sort of people got interested
celebrating it. Yeah, and they used to do these like grand tours, didn't they, of everywhere. So when people used to go travelling, when it all first kicked off, so in the 20s, you know, they would go and pick up, like we do today, souvenirs. So maybe it's a souvenir from Egypt, some little trip away, or maybe a celebratory thing for, like you say, the Tutankhamun discovery. Yeah, nice one. You don't want to get a face full of mud then, see how like you weren't too sure, because like, oh, if I do this hard I'm going to get a face full of mud. Well, just a little hole, and you can see there a lovely little military button. Should clean up with a little rub. There we go, look. SE and something. CP maybe? CR. SCE and CR. SE Southeast and Central Railways or something like that. I don't know, it's just a random guess. We do find quite a lot of railway honour, railway buttons and bits and bobs, so but the crown is putting me off because I'm not sure that you'd have the crown on a railway button, but you can see there that it's all complete, present and correct, so I'll do a bit of research on this later. Nice little find. Well, I was close with this button. It is in fact a South Eastern and Chatham Railways button. This company was a merger of South Eastern Railways and London, Chatham and Dover Railway. At the end of the 1800s, these companies were bitter rivals, squabbling over small and not particularly lucrative territory. After 40 years of poor service and punctuality, both companies were on the verge of bankruptcy and therefore, probably reluctantly, had to unite to form SE and CR. I bet Instagram train spotter Francis Bourgeois would wet his pants if he found this button. Well, somewhere around here I just saw a marble. Where did it go? Where was it? Must have sunk. Definitely was here, not going mad. There we go. Sometime later. Beautiful, look at that. You know, some of these marbles are quite collectible and some are even quite valuable. I was watching, I think it's either Antiques Roadshow or Antiques Road Trip or something like that. Oh, it was Antiques Roadshow, and some of these marbles make really good money. Not that I would ever really do it for selling, but my God, if you know someone wants to pay £500 for a marble, then good luck to them. I don't think this one's worth anything though, but still a nice little find. We know it's got age to it because of all the other things we've been finding next to it, but it's a beautiful piece of glass. I might start a marble appreciation society. Who wants to join? So just dug this up, looks like it's a little lid of some kind. You dare fall in the mud. Stay. But it's got some writing on it. We'll see if it's anything cool. There we go, look. Jaylene, is that Jaylene? Jaylena. I think that's what it says. Anyway, or Jalmo. God knows. Not very good at reading this sort of old script. Maybe that's a J. A-L-M-A? Anyway, I'll do some research and find out what this is from. Probably pronouncing it completely wrong, but there we go. Now, if you ever look at a muddy old creek and think, there's nothing there, it's just all mud. Well, don't be afraid to go down and have a look, because sometimes, look, it's solid under the mud. And if we just pick a random spot and then drag the spade, look, over, we've got some interesting hard pack. And sometimes you might just find something. That's an old stick, but you know, this is just a random hole. Not that I suggest just digging random holes, but there are unbelievable. Look, I just pulled out, and this is a very special place. in terms of what can be found here. Just dig a hole and, oh look, is that a ring? Was that part of that I just broke? It's some kind of brooch that I've probably just broken. Anyway, apart from the finds are very delicate, as I've just demonstrated, don't be afraid to go and look in the creeks and see what's underneath that mud. Oh nice, Cuffs has had a good little find.
This looks quite interesting, doesn't it?
That's cool.
Let's give it a little wash.
There's a little button there, isn't it?
Yeah, button. It's almost silver looking, isn't it? Oh, look at
Oh
that.
wow.
ADCC, whatever that means.
That's a band, isn't it?
ACDC.
I'm impressed you know that, Mike.
Is that right?
Being a young man and all. ACD. Oh, it's a button. Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Is it Furman and Sons? It quite often, isn't it? No, it's not. It's someone else.
That's a
JP
cool find,
something.
mate.
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll be interested to
Some
find out.
usually have a silver sort of looking
Yeah, I'm just
front.
wondering what that little design is.
Oops, I just...
Yeah, we'll do some
Yeah.
research anyway and find out what it is. This beautifully designed button is from the Air Defence Cadet Corps. It was a volunteer youth organisation in the United Kingdom preparing young people for military aviation. Founded in 1938, it lasted just 3 years and was replaced in 1941 by the Air Training Corps. Well, we find so many of these down here. They are old toothpaste tubes, and this one I think is McLean's. But yeah, they're absolutely everywhere. But some of them are quite nice, but what can you do with them? I suppose you can make a display out of them, I suppose, like put them on a board. Very unusual display, so maybe I'll do that one day just as a little curio. I mean, what else you can do with them? Can't think of any practical use. But sometimes use stuff in art and upcycle it and do weird things like wind chimes. Check out my old videos for all that. But yeah, we find loads of these. They're pretty much every fifth signal is a bloody toothpaste. Just the top bit mainly. It used to be made of metal, interestingly. What's that?
Oh, yeah. Nice.
He's saying nice, but you can't actually see it because it's covered in mud. I draw my detector as well. What a pain in the ass. I'm going to go to a little bit of water and see if this is anything good. Could be a little bracelet or something. Oh yeah, it's like a, oh, it's a nice little, oh look at that. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, it's got garnets in. Oh, look at that beauty. That is simply beautiful. It's like a proper piece of bit of bling there, Mike. Look at that. Yeah, it's got garnets in.
Oh, that is lovely, isn't it? Wow.
It's proper treasure. I don't want to wash it too much because these things fall apart if you're not careful and then you lose bits. But yeah, that's stunning. I mean, as far as jewellery goes, in the creek of gloopy muddiness.
Gold?
I very much doubt it. Actually, I think it might all be there. I think I've got the clasp and everything. Sweet. Alright, clean that up and show you later. Good idea coming down here, Mike. You got cuffs?
Yeah, little clasp of some kind. So maybe off a bracelet or
Oh yeah, that's nice.
maybe the missing bit from size. We'll find out later.
Could be, yeah, could be the little clasp off mine. Hold on to that because it might be, but
Yeah.
that's a nice little find.
Chuck it over
It's like a
there.
little book clasp as well, doesn't it?
That's what I thought at first. I was like, oh, 17th century book clasp.
Mm.
But unlikely for down here.
Looks gold, doesn't it?
I wish it was.
Well, I've just had this lovely little naval button, military naval button with the anchor. Might be a Victorian crown above an anchor. No back to it unfortunately, but I don't mind because we got the best bit. That's lovely. Look at the colour on that. Don't come out the fields like this, that's for sure. Very rarely anyway.
I've got a ring! Ooh, nice. Oh, it's a diamond. Jewel there.
God, I'm getting the bling up today, aren't I?
Yeah.
That's another garnet. How mad is that?
That is lovely.
There you go, Cuffs, have a look on that, mate. See what you reckon.
I'm gonna drop it. Nice, isn't it?
It's lovely.
Well done, mate.
Thank you. Hey. Yeah, most likely brass. Actually, it's got a couple of other little diamonds or stones probably in it as well. So again, I'll clean that up and show you later. If there's any stones missing, maybe I can replace them with a few Thames garnets. That look really nice. And it looks to be all complete. Sometimes the metal here is a little bit corroded, so they fall apart. But this one looks good. Excellent. Oh well, drop me detector again, but it's alright, because Gus had a good find. What you got, mate?
It's like a little bit of a boast.
Oh, wow. There's more bloody garnets. Or
Yeah.
glass. That's cool. I can't believe I've had like 3 pieces of jewellery now, all with either red stones or garnets.
Yeah, odd, didn't it?
Yeah, looks like it's definitely part of a bracelet.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Costume crap though. Not gold. Wish it was gold or silver.
Don't we all, mate? My pouch is bulging, Mike. How's yours?
Very heavy.
Yeah? You got a bulging pouch just like I have? Well, the good thing about this place is when you pull out a bit of a shovelful of the old earth, sometimes you get a little bonus. Look, and look, just there, a little clay pipe bowl. Nice. Yeah, a little Victorian one. Let's see what else is in the hole. It's quite a good little signal actually. Bear with me, I've got to do this one-handed. Right, it's there. Let's see what else comes up. Over there. Oh, is that it? Probably that. Oh, good old toothpaste tube. Little one. 1 knob. 2 knobs. 2 more knobs. Oh, there's so many knobs down here on the creek. Well, part of an old doorknob. What can I say? Victorian brass doorknobs. So many toothpaste tubes down here, it's unbelievable. I must have found about 20. Here comes Cuffs. I think he's got a good find, and so have I. Let's go, see what he's got.
Button.
Yeah?
Looks like
Oh
it's
yeah,
good.
that's cool.
Let's give it a wash.
Nice one to put this little stream here for us, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Very thoughtful. Ooh. Frontiersman.
Huh?
Could be military, innit?
Oh, I think I found these before. Frontier psychiatrist. Frontiersman. I don't think I have actually. I thought it was a railway button, but that
Nice,
is
isn't it?
lovely, mate. Well
It's got to be
done.
military, I think.
Yeah,
Or
we'll do some.
like that sort of thing, yeah.
Cool. Find out what that is.
Sweet.
Nice.
Missing the shank, but I mean, other than that, can't complain, can I?
It's alright. You can stick it down or something now.
The Legion of Frontiersmen is a civilian organisation formed in Britain in 1905 by Roger Pocock, a former constable in the North West Mounted Police and Boer War veteran. Prompted by fears of an impending invasion of Britain and the Empire, the organisation was founded to be a field intelligence corps that would watch over and protect the boundaries of the Empire. Headquartered in London, the Legion of Frontiersmen formed branches throughout the Empire to prepare enlistees for war and to foster vigilance in peacetime.
Found this, look.
Is it?
It's like a little picture frame.
Oh yeah.
Let's give it a wash. Oh, is it a purse? Oh, it's a purse. I think so. Yeah, this like would have hinged there. So, and there's still little bits of leather in it.
Stolen 120 years ago.
Yeah, it's got some nice decoration on it actually. Just think which lady back in the day had that in her hands. Yeah, that's kind of sweet. Look, that detail. Still got the leather attached to it after all these years. Now, if there's a purse, maybe there's some coins that went in it, or maybe not. We'll have to see. What you got, Mike?
Just on the top.
Ooh,
Not really too sure what it is. Interesting little thing.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I wonder what that is. Is it? It's not seal, is it?
No, I don't think so. I think it is jewellery. I'm sure I've seen something like this. I'm sure it's like Edwardian.
It's got a little carving on it. That's why I'm thinking it was a seal. Look at that, guys. Maybe it's a cufflink. No, I don't know.
If you know, comment below.
If you know, comment below. Yeah. I mean, we'll clean it up a little bit. Cuffs will send me some pictures, no doubt.
Yeah.
Maybe part of your Egyptian thing going on.
That's what I'm thinking.
I just want that little clasp around the back.
You get those little bugs, don't you? Little carved bugs.
Oh, yeah, scarabs.
That's
Scarab beetles. Yeah, but I can't understand. It's a pendant, isn't it?
May well be,
I think it's a pendant. Which is cool, because it means there's something good engraved on that. So we'll get the eyeglass out and have a little look at that. Nice one, mate.
Sweet.
I've been following Mike's footsteps, and he had a hole right there, and I've got a little... Yeah, you guessed it.
Yeah, little cuff or collar stud, isn't it?
Yeah, look.
But with a... Oh, little jewel in it. Oh, hell, that's lovely. Nice. Well, mate.
Yeah, thank you.
Beautiful.
Tell you what, I've been getting some gems today, haven't I?
Yeah.
Gems in the creek.
There's a gem day.
That looks like an emerald. Or green paste. Probably green paste. That's very unlikely to be gold. It's most likely brass, as everything is down here. But it comes out looking just like gold. British, it says British gilt on it as well. British gilt. Great. Well, these all our finds from our pouch. We just lumped them all down here, so we'll go through them and pick out a few of the best bits.
Where's my good buttons gone? Two are there. I don't know where the other one's gone. I tipped it out.
That's alright, they'll be here. Oh, look, you got a thimble. Oh, there's so many goodies in here. Can't wait to get through it all. Pick out some good bits and show you.
Other thing that's gone out.
Right, guys, here is the fruits of our labour from about 3, maybe 4 hours of detecting the creek. There's just so much here to go through, but we've picked out a few of the good bits. I'll just show you as well. Look how many toothpaste caps there are. Unbelievable. Toothpaste tubes. But yeah, we'll go through mine quickly. So you got the Royal Artillery cap badge. Really like that. Nice bit of bling as well. We've got the beautiful bracelet there with garnets in, or maybe stones, maybe red paste. I'll clean that up later on. Oh, that's your one. That's your one. That's your one. Yeah, nice little turquoisey thing. Should clean up well. Beautiful ring. I think that's probably my find of the day. I like finding rings, and it's in good condition. That should clean up quite well. A couple of buttons here. Got a nice military naval button which you saw come up, and one which I'm yet to research. SE and CR. Anyway, that's really cool. I've got one marble compared to Mike's, I don't know, 7 or 8.
There's a few more scattered around.
Oh, is there?
Yeah. Plain marble.
But my favourite marble of his is this one. Look how nice that is. That's a beaut. Love that one. You might even give it to me if I ask him nicely.
I reckon they went down the drain on the street when the kids were playing.
That's a good shout. So Mike, what have you found, mate? What's your find of the day?
Load of scrap, no. Couple of nice buttons, Frontiersman, City of London, and where's the other one gone?
Right by your finger.
Where? Oh yeah, right there. That nice one, ADCC. I did a bit of research on that. That little Egyptian thing which you saw earlier, and that little jewel.
That's it, we've done really well. I think there's loads of good stuff here. We'll clean all this up, and if there's anything that's hidden, we haven't... Well, I know Mike tends to throw everything in his pockets without really cleaning it, whereas I sort of tend to identify it first and then throw it in the scrap in the scrap bit of the finds pouch. But there's loads of goodies here, so if there's anything cool, we'll clean it up and let you know. Also, I found a cigarette lighter.
Oh yeah, I did then.
Did ya? Oh yeah, you got one as well. And this thing, it's quite cool. It's a tea strainer. I think it might have had something on the other side, or maybe not. Sometimes I've got one handle, sometimes it's got two. Oh, you've got another one there. So you put your tea leaves in there and have a good old cup of Rosie Lee, which I think I'm going to go and do now. Nice cup of tea after a hard day's digging.
Yeah.
Wow, what a day that was. As ever, the creek doesn't disappoint. Had a good day?
It's been good, yeah. Very knackering. Dug what? 200 odd holes.
I know, it does you back in after a while, doesn't it? I think we're getting a bit old and creaky. Creaky?
It's only midday, I feel like going to bed.
Well, I'm definitely having a cup of Rosie Lee. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it, mud lovers, and we'll see you on the next mud venture.
See you on the next one.
Well, full disclosure, when I cleaned this, the stones fell out because the little clips that hold them in have they're just so fragile, they just literally just fall off. So what I'll have to do is find the gems and stick them in. I think there was only about 4 in there, so I might have to replace it with some rough cut garnets. Anyway, you can see it. I'm not going to show you the whole process. All I'm going to do is clean this up thoroughly and glue these in with super glue, so it won't be wearable, it'll just be for show. But yeah, it's a shame they all popped out. There was so much crud there. I think that was what's holding everything in. Anyway, not the end of the world. We'll glue them in. It's all pretty cool. So phase 1's gone quite well. There's not much left of it really to get much purchase, but I think it's looking pretty good. I need to put the big one in the middle, obviously, but I thought, well, why not put a few garnets around the outside, because otherwise it does look a little bit naked. Just got to find the right size one now to go into the little grooves. I need the smallest little garnets. I think something like this might work. Pop it in there with a bit of glue. Yeah, there we go. Looking marvellous. And all we need to do now is add the little centre stone. Perfect. Hey, now all the stones are in place, what I want to do, I'm just going to put a little layer of varnish on, just so it brings out the colours a little bit more and also keeps them all in place, because they're only got the tiniest little bit of metal holding them in. I think if I do that, it should just help them stay in there a little bit more. It's nice to see that the lacquer's getting all in between there as well to help create a little bed. Alright, let's see how that dries, shall we? Well, there we go, mud lovers. What a cracking day on the creek. We had some real luck in the muck, and we found some beautiful vintage jewellery, including this wonderful little ring. Now, I'm putting this on my eBid store. I want to share the love. I want you to have a chance to own it. So why not go over there, click the link in the description below, and see if you can have a cheeky bid and win this beautiful little vintage ring. Now, I would say that it's not in the condition where you probably want to wear it every day, because it might start to break up a little bit. So if you do win it, maybe just admire it and think what glamorous woman or man possibly wore this ring back over 100 years ago. So there we go. Before you go, make sure you click this thumbnail, because there's even more Mudventure from the creek. So click this video next, and then maybe head on over and have a cheeky bid. Anyway, until then, stay safe. See you on the next Mudventure.